Christmas present to business.
Good enough for me. Maybe not the business, maybe just the end of the hassle. Maybe just the end of the hassle.
I know what you mean, girl.
Lizard.
How to deal with menopause brain, and like put a leash on her belt and clipped it to the dishwasher, so every time she tried to walk away from the dishes, it brought her back.
Look into my eyes. Hi, Chris. Hi, Court.
Hi, guys.
Santa Claus. Yay. And it's just one time. We will do a whip it out today. That's gonna happen. That is gonna happen.
Everybody loved our AI holiday card and the whip it out.
Everybody.
And by everybody, I mean like one person.
Everybody loved it. They were like, wow, this is the greatest thing that's ever been posted on the internet.
Best art ever. Wow, that music's really loud.
It's totally unbearable. It's the loudest thing I've ever heard.
I can't deal with it. So yesterday, the people at the theater were telling me that the old people get upset if there's too many cuss words in the shows.
It's ruining the creative vision. I mean, I get it.
I was like, really? I was like, lots of kids come with their parents. I never see the parents complain about it. They're like, no, it's only the ancient people.
I mean, as I've gotten older, I've found egregious cussing to be irritating.
Oh, yeah, but this show wasn't egregious.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sure.
3 words in it. Now, they did say that the first show that they opened with was kind of like excessive cussing.
There's definitely a certain point where it just sounds more like noise.
Yeah. But it's not like anybody's ears are virgin, you know? Like, when you complain about it, you just sound like a pussy.
As everyone saw, I did manage to get that stupid video to finally upload. I completely sympathize with them. We have collectively sucked the power out of good old-fashioned obscenities. I agree. I think it's lost a lot of its weight, I guess. Might be a good word to put it.
What is a fun little funky beat?
I don't know, because like when you hear a lot of it, it's not like I find if the cuss word is like individualized in the middle of a sentence, you know, where you're like you drop the F-bomb as like a descriptor for your sentence, it's not so bad. Like if you use it for every sentence, it gets a little egregious, but like a sentence that has multiple cuss words in it, I find is devoid of meaning. Because, I don't know, I think people, young people at least, I think they say it to sound cool, I guess? I don't know, maybe I felt like that when I was younger.
I still think it sounds cool. I don't have a problem with it. Like, whatever. Express yourself. I think it's when people want to like stop people from expressing themselves that's when it can be problematic. I guess that does have to come with a bit of common sense and when to just be a little more classy.
Trust me and you are the same now. We're both old. We are both now olds.
How did you get old? What was the final nail in the coffin? Was it buying the business? Was it getting a doggy? Becoming a daddy?
Oh, I got your daddy right here. Oh, yeah.
Question.
That's right after I painted my 6,000th model, yeah.
Would you want to see Nick Offerman in concert? That's, you know who it is. Ron Swanson. Would you?
Concert?
I mean, I'm assuming it's stand-up.
Sure.
I saw tickets and I was like, oh, I think we would both enjoy this. And then I was like, hang on, let me check.
Hey, you are a fully operational, non-effed up adult, and everyone in your graduating class is gonna find out. Oh,
wow, they are gonna.
They are gonna learn. They are gonna learn today. I'll be walking up in the club and be like, girl, I ain't gonna have a kid with you, but if I did, I'd pay child support. That's funny to you? Paying child support's funny?
I don't think you want to go there. Ooh.
Like I said, I'm beyond excited. This is the only high school reunion I feel like I have to go to.
That's how most people that are successful feel.
All of the ones after this also required.
How many of the people that like I know from Titusville were in your actual class?
All of them. Well, obviously not like Courtney, because she goes to school.
Scott was younger.
Scott was, in fact, younger, yes. I'm not entirely sure I met him while I was in school. I think I met him after.
You plug these in for me.
No, because the game Look at you paying taxes, paying insurance premiums, brushing my teeth. I brush my teeth every day. I pay my taxes every day.
Every day.
I don't pay no insurance. Insurance is for nerds.
He doesn't even take insurance.
It's true. I think that if I get to the point where I need insurance, I'll just die.
He says that while I carry health insurance on him through my work.
Health insurance that I never use.
Except when you need to go to the dermatologist.
Yeah, I didn't go to the dermatologist. There's no malpractice insurance for pyros, no general liability insurance for the business. Yeah, maybe I do pay that. I still gotta do my campaign to get 111s taken out of the game. I've already discussed this in the Discord. Bushido is a game meant to make people sad. That's what it's for. This is a very colorful game. Thank you. What's up? Yo, Stella, what's up? How's the biz? The biz of making music. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, he is coming out pretty good, actually. I was a little worried that he might be a little too colorful, but I think he's coming out pretty well. I'm just gonna do it all as a glow. I don't know what color glow I'm gonna go with, but I'm just not even gonna paint the stupid cards. Did the Japanese even have cards? Is that even a thing? Because has it ever even been established that Jawar's been visited by whatever the equivalent of a European is? Technicolor dream codes now. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Don't think too hard, Carol. Don't do it. Who actually designed playing cards? Also, Chris, I did see your message on Discord. I keep forgetting to answer. What and when? I mean, I'm down for whatever. I figure we just play a game. People seem to really just like a regular game. I don't think we need to reinvent the wheel.
I mean, it does sound like cabinet slamming.
I don't know. I hear it all day.
It's definitely the radiators.
It's got to be something. We'll just ask Chris next time he's here. Chris will come over and be like, listen for the cabinets. Once that happens, it's too late to run.
The mannequins will get you.
Goodbye. Coming back. Aren't you the one that made that? Aren't you the one that wanted to do Iron Swords? I love the idea, to be honest, but I'm like, oh god, maybe I made a mistake. Yeah, no, there's gonna be some pay. Yeah, it's not gonna be great. I guarantee it. It's an obscure format. Yeah, well, you know, you think as soon as you give players unbridled choice, yeah, you're opening up a can. Because people are gonna bring the best thing. That's all they know how to do. I was checking out the rules for that new Fox, Masaru. Man, talk about crazy. That guy's got some rules, man. 25 rice for 3 models. Crazy. same guy who made Karu made Masaru. Who's Karu? Is that the bear? Karu. I know I've seen the word. Karu. The two-handed sword realm. I don't think I've ever seen that game before. 22 rice, though. Apparently, this guy likes to bonk. He's immune to control. Breakdance? Is that what that is? Is that what their ability is? At the start of a melee exchange, this model may choose to gain slow, gains powerful attack. All attacks with this weapon against cavalry are critical attacks, in addition to any chosen special attack. Will I teach you Infinity? I'm probably not the one you want to learn from. It's been a little while since I played. I probably need to learn how to play again. I mean, we could play together. We learn together then, okay. Alright, yeah, sure. I can agree with that. Alright, so we're in a little bit. So we're gonna open a box I got today. I got a Christmas present. I got 2 Christmas presents. Don't look at my address. Don't do it. I got a box filled to the brim with packing peanuts. I got a box filled to the brim with tiny black squares. Oops, these are circles, not squares. Look at them. Look at all the circles. Ah! That's actually not what I got today. But I got that today as well. That's not what I got other stuff too. I got a Secret Santa. Okay. Nope. Don't look at the address. See? Yeah, it's a liquor order. Yeah. It was for my 20mm bases for all the stuff you gave me, Chris. On Black Friday, I think I ordered 200. I ordered 200 of them. I got a box from Santa Claus. Look at that. We're gonna open it. I don't know what's in this. This is from the Secret Santa blood and pigment thing. I asked for pretty much anything. So literally anything could be in this box. I think the only thing I said I didn't want was natives. I think I even put, maybe Spanish. I might have not. I might have left Spanish off of it. It's a very big box. They are great for those bulk order type needs. Yeah, they really are. It takes them longer than I think it should to send them, but if you order them well in advance of knowing when you need them, they're great. What does it contain? Packing paper. Packing paper. A tiny sandwich bag. And more packing paper. That's a lot of packing for a tiny little bag. So the rules for the Secret Santa was about 20 bucks. What did we get? I don't even know who did it. Oh! I got all the stuff from the what is it called? The Summer Plunder box thing? Summer Plunder box? I forget what the thing was called. It was the organized kit. That's the word I was looking for. Got a wheel. Shit. This looks to be speed painted or contrast painted. You might have missed a few spots. You totally just didn't get the button button. There's the hostage. This guy's real good. His rules coming up, really, really good. Big fan. Big fan. That's a good looking steering wheel. It is a neat looking steering wheel, that's true. This is the Sailing Master. Has a very bright green coat. He has a flesh-colored beard. And a pure silver trumpet. And we got the... Oh, it's probably because it's supposed to be Santa themed. That's why he's so bright. Yeah, they're probably because it's Christmas. It's Christmas themed. Yeah, he painted them Christmas themed. That's why they're so bright. And we got ourselves the new musician. Nice bright red jacket, green pants, and I like the lines on the socks. Santa. Santa's done a great job for Dylan. Dylan is pleased. There you go. That's a couple characters I don't have to paint. Yeah, that is. Of course I'm going to paint them eventually. I did paint the hostage, though. It's a monkey. It's a little pet monkey. Pirates were, well, naval captains in general were known for pets. Monkeys were very common. Dogs and cats were very common. Depending on the captain, they were treated as crew, too. So, dog dads have been around for a long time. There you go. So I got a bunch of magnets, and I got some painted characters. So maybe I don't got paint those quite yet. Dogs and cats living together. Oh my god. Alright, so all that's left on this guy is... I forgot to do the basing thing last night. I was supposed to put the dirt on there, but I was exhausted last night. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to give this, like, I guess, kind of think like a dry brush to get the edges on the fire type stuff. We're just gonna do a little bit of OSL, not a whole lot, but enough to kind of cover up the weird sleeves that are on this model. And we'll go on the chest a tiny bit. And then the black, which I think is just his hair. And then he's got like an earring on there, so that'll be gold. I think it's only one side. And then after that, Pretty much done. Oh, then I gotta do the eyes. After that, he's done. I guess I gotta do the arc. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do the arc until after I do the dirt. Because it's really easy to mess it up. Okay, so what we're gonna do, this one for your buddy, what faction monk? No, this one's mine. This is the game, he's like a gambler wizard in SDS. It's the last model I need for the masters. Unless I change the list up a tiny bit, but I don't foresee that happening. But he's a Asura, which means he's like a demigod. So he's like I guess he's like a demigod of gambling, I guess? Who's my buddy? This one for you, buddy. Oh, yeah, then yes, sorry. I guess it is mine, yes. But no, it's STS. I made a vow that I wouldn't do anything else in Bushido until after I finished SDS. It is in fact for me, yes. I misunderstood. So we're gonna do like a little bit of a light, like dry brush edge highlight thing. And what this will do is when we put the transparent color on top of it, it will make the edges much brighter. It will be onto foxes or it'll be onto young pirates. I am gonna do a young pirate. I did say I was gonna paint one of the sea witch Shugenjas after Masters, just to do more water stuff. But yeah, it's either gonna be foxes or I'm gonna go into young pirates. Or anything that's just needed. You could do the sea hag like from Popeye and stuff. Oh, what is her name? What was Popeye's girlfriend's name? Sweet. It was like something. It had something to do with a vegetable. It was like sweet pea. Olive. That's what it was. Yeah, Olive. Good call out. Olive oil. Yep. And then the villain sailor was Brutus? Is that what his name was? Bluto. Oh, at the time known as Brutus. Oh, actually, I was right. He's known as Bluto now. See, I think it was the original name. At times known as Brutus. Oh, maybe Brutus wasn't the original name. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure his name was Brutus, right? 1932. Bluto the Terrible. Popeye the Sailorpedia. Excellent. I'm like a real fan. I'm like the biggest fan. It's not like the time Brutus defeated the Japanese Empire in World War II. Which might have been a little racy. Tiny bit racy. Completely a product of the Depression. Is it? So why is... Yeah, 100%. But, like, what makes it, like, a byproduct of the Depression? Was it just, like, the way he ate? The fact that he could just only survive on a can of spinach? Oh, yeah, well, yeah. For sure. I guess what a time to have a job where at least you can get your own food. Because what kind of sailor was Popeye? The manly kind? Yeah, that makes sense. He was a merchant marine. And he was named after, or he was based on Frank Rocky Feigl. Would be asking to gladly pay Tuesday for a hamburger today. Right. Hell yeah. Did he ever pay anybody back? Honestly, canned spinach probably tastes really bad. Yeah, I can only imagine how bad that tastes. Yeah, jacked forearms, unlike someone we... Gee, forearms? I mean, it's only the forearm. That's probably not healthy. Was there like a glut of spinach? Government-produced canned spinach. I imagine because spinach isn't that hard to make, right? Yeah, it's just like like Arnie's saying. I mean, I guess it doesn't taste bad. It definitely doesn't taste good though. Yeah, that's not a food I would necessarily ask for at the table. In the can, it must be kind of soggy, right? They're going with like I don't mind canned green beans. It's edifying food. Uplifts this. You think it's spiritually uplifting? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I know exactly what it is. Yeah, I've had it before. It's not great. I'm amazed that it's one of those things that they haven't tried to bring back. I mean, it's not like we know about Popeye, but do you think like young people nowadays would know what it is? It was definitely cheap. I mean, canned food in general is very cheap. But like canned spinach, I can't imagine that's flying off the shelf. Like, do you think any young people have any idea what the hell Popeye even is now? Pretty common among Asians. Okay, so Bagel doesn't know. What are you trying to say? Bagel, is your wife not Asian? Have you lied to me? Canned spinach is what I think he's talking about. Pickles? No, we're not talking about pickles. Pickles are delicious. Well, I think canned spinach. Chris is calling you out. Only from old people like us saying back in our day in horror movies that rip off expired IPs. There must be. Is Popeye's public domain now, isn't he? He must be. In the 30s, he must be public domain. Well, those young people need to be socked in the face by a dude with jacked forearms. Is your name also... Yes, his name is also Chris. His wife is also Asian, yes. It's a thing, is it? Oh, okay, alright. Interesting. Well, I know, was it Blumhouse? Blumhouse is infamous for stealing IPs and making them horror movies. I know they did a Winnie the Pooh one. Oh, that's true. You know what? I didn't even really draw the connection. You guys are both named Chris. Wait a minute. I just realized something. Have you guys ever been in the same room together? It's terrible. Well, I mean, almost everything Blumhouse makes is pretty god-awful. They made 2 of them? Popeye, the Slit. They sure as shit did. That's a costume, all right. Oh man. Proof we ain't toolboxing. They're both in this chat together. Yeah, I was gonna say that could just be 2 separate computers in the same room. That's not hard to do. You expect? Wait a minute. Okay, you're telling me Mr. Computer Man, Mr. Wilmar, isn't gonna suspect? You know what? I think Wilmar's trying to mislead me. Is he in on this? Is he in on this little cruel little joke? To be honest, I prefer bagel IRL, you know. Yeah, she's Taiwanese, and Bushido Chris, your wife is not Thailand, Vietnamese? Is she Vietnamese? Vietnamese, yeah. Now, can you substantiate the rumor, Chris, that it is common to have canned food with an Asian wife? Is it common? Because I don't think the generational value of it between you two would be that big. Like I think Chris and his wife are probably a little older than you two, but probably not by a ton. Well, you guys are the same person, so I guess you could just come to that conclusion. Like eating it or making it. I would assume that those two things have some overlap. Not my experience. My wife prefers fresh vegetables. In Taiwan, a daily trip to the green grocer is standard practice. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, Christy Elder spam. And putting fruit out happens all day, all day, every day. I think that looks good. Hair looks good. One thing we are going to do is we're going to give him a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. Because he's been out gambling all night. Because he's got a problem. He can stop whenever he wants, but he don't want to. Oh, he's even got a little tiny... He's got a little soul patch. But... I do not eat this spam. I hate to break it to you, spam is delicious, especially if it's fried. Yeah, well, yeah, straight from the can. Yeah, I'm not so sure I would be into that. Alright, what color are we doing this fire? What color? Figure that green is there. It probably should be yellow, but it probably should be magic, right? Some kind of magic fire. Because it's supposed to be like misfortune fire, I guess. I did have ham for dinner, but not from a can. Not from a can. Was it put there? By a man. By the way, this keeps looking at me. I looked up the Blumhouse thing. Look at that. Look at those forearms. I hope there's not a man that's shaped like that. I mean, there's got to be a man shaped like that, but yeah, that's something special right there. A horror film about a spinach containment monster in a closed-down candy factory. That's special. That's something special right there. Alright, what color fire? What are we doing? You guys need to ruin it. Ruin the model. Ruin all my hard work. Magenta. I hate you. I fucking hate all of you. You guys are the same person. Fine. Fine. Magentament of taste and distinction. I see. Is that what we're gonna say? Now is your other account gonna say support that? You know what? I'm being mean. I really appreciate, Chris, that you were willing to make and support 2 accounts. Magentitude, wow. A man of such magentitude. Then tell me, how do I do... You know I can't do magenta. How am I supposed to do magenta? Tell me. I tried to do it on your model, Chris, and I failed you. It wasn't magenta. I gave him the model, and he said to me, you know what he said to me, guys? Chris pulled me aside, and he said to me, this is dog poop. And really, I'm still stressed to this day. You know what? I'm not even going to give him eyeballs. I'm going to give him magic glowy eyes, which I guess are going to be magenta. Alright, do I have a magenta? I think I might actually have a magenta paint for this. Pink! Yellow! Pink! Yellow! Pink! Alright, so I want you to know that this bottle says magenta. You see that? Everybody see that? Magenta? It's kind of hard to see, actually. You're going to have to believe me. It says magenta. It says right there. See, magenta. Magenta. It's probably, I don't know, probably got a year or 2. I don't know. It's a contrast paint. It's fine. Everything's fine. $19.98. I do have some. I think I might still have some paints that are that old. It's not even that. When did contrast come out? This, I don't even know if this was an original. I don't know if this was an original contrast. I'm gonna guess before I look it up. I want to say contrast came out like 2017. That's probably too late. 2019. June of 2019. In 98? Yeah. That was 7? That was 1992. 6. I was 6. Here it comes. Here comes Dr. Math. I already know it's coming. Here comes the Dr. Math comment. It's coming. Super vintage. Super. Were you around 98, Wilmar? Huh? Ain't it? I don't know. I ain't never heard of no mayor. All right, here we go. We're gonna do the eyes first. I don't know. I ain't never heard of no mayor. This color's dark. Boo. Wilmar, I ain't done nothing to help no government. We're gonna have to brighten this up. This is not Dylan's style right here. Alright, so just to kind of stipple a little bit of like what the OSL is gonna look like on the hand. Just do a little dip and dapping to give it a little bit of like a variation. water with a little tiny bit of pigment in it, just to kind of give it a little gentleness to it. We don't like that hard edge. Or just do what I did and just ruin the whole thing. The key with this is you just don't want to lose control of it, so just make sure it's not too watery. And every single time you go over it, the more opaque it will be. So, like for the one that goes across the chest, I'm just going to take the brush and kind of gently, with the tiniest amount of pigment, you don't want too much. Just kind of gonna go over the areas that it's sitting over. You don't have to be super neat. Like I said, I would just make sure it doesn't like make any super hard edges, at which point that will not look great. You just don't want to overdo it. When it comes to OSL, sometimes less is more, I have found. Sometimes you just want to get enough on there just to kind of give it the impression. And it may not look great. That's okay. As long as it doesn't look super hard on the edges, then you've done your job on this one. And if that is all you'd want to do for your OSL, I don't think anybody would blame you. I don't think it would look too bad, but there's definitely a lot more you could do. So I'm gonna let that dry. So to kind of give you an impression of what we got here. If you look behind, as you can see, there's a little OSL going on there. Again, you don't want this to be too big. Unless you're going for something really moody. Then you don't want to go much further than that. The eyes, yeah, we'll get there. But you just kind of want to give the impression that you're kind of placing where you want the light to be. And we're going to go over it again with the with that same color. And we're just going to make sure it's nice and watered down. Because you want to do this in layers. If you don't do it in layers, it's going to look real bad. So yeah, we're going to let that dry for a sec. And then we're going to look at the other models for today. So this is probably going to be the last model I paint for Christmas, I think. This is one of the commanders for Blood and Plunder. This is for somebody that I was hoping to get finished before today, but it did not work out that way. Where's my skin? There it is. This poor brush. Yeah, you know, so the Great Pirate Paint Off is coming up next year, and one of the prizes is paintbrushes. I might need to win this contest so I get some new brushes. My poor little guys. They're so overworked. Alright, so I'm going to go to the shop tomorrow unless the snow stops me. Does anybody want to play anything tomorrow? Chris. Are you going to the shop tomorrow? And by Chris, I mean Bushido Chris. Okay, so just F me then, I guess. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Whatever, I don't care. It's fine. Yes, I figured that was the case. No, it's fine. Yelling negative play experience. No, it's fine. Play your game. I'll ask if Cyril's going. I'll play a Dylan and something. Maybe even give me a demo of the game with the fancy boats. That's tempting. No, it's fine. No, see, the reason I'm saying it's tempting is because I do love me some boat game. But if you're gonna play, then you might as well just come to my house. Because it's the same distance for you. And if you bail, I get to go home. And I don't have to drag all my stuff there. Not worth it. What does that mean? I accept. What country do you want to play? you have access to English, Pirates, French, and at that small point level, Spanish. If you say you don't care, I'm gonna punch a child at work. There will be a patient that comes in who will be young, and I'm gonna punch him. And I'll be like, I have a friend who made me do this, I'm sorry. Going French. Alright. Everybody, strap yourselves in. Big man's going French. Hoo-wee, buddy. He's putting on his big boy pants. Alright, we're gonna do a little more of that glow. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it in one of our little Petri dishes. I guess this is buck, yeah, boys. And we're going to put in a little bit of contrast medium, dilute it a tiny bit just to help with any edges, make it a little more watery. Because the contrast stuff is unfortunately, it's not really water soluble. It doesn't work very well when you just mix it with water. For simple stuff, it's probably fine, but if you're trying to get edgeless, you probably just want to make sure it's more milky. So we're going to do this again, get some of that contrast, and this time we can be a little bit more liberal. Maybe not that liberal. And you're going to want to make the glow a little bit bigger than the actual eye. Because if you want it to be glowy, you just want it to be coming out of the eye a little bit. All due respect, I root for the Peloponnesian faction in Blood and Sails, or whatever the game is called. Whatever it's called, that's the one I like. Peloponnesian? Dan, what are you talking about? Welcome, Dan. It's good to see you as always, buddy. I started building the Bretonians today at work. I had like a couple minutes in between making millions of phone calls.
I've been waiting for this.
Woo!
I'm about to make a name for myself, yeah.
Thank you very much. Dan, thank you for the five gifted subs. Damn it, Dan. I love you, buddy. What you been up to, man? You ready to spend time with your family? I imagine your lovely lady wife is excited. As an announcement to everybody, I will be playing Blood Bowl 7s with this man at Adepticon. And there's not a damn thing. Probably the Peloponnesians on the way. The Peloponnesians? Peloponnesians is... that was like a Roman thing, wasn't it? That was like Around Greece? Peloponnesians were something they fought in. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll paint it on stream. Yeah, the Peloponnesian was a Greece thing, wasn't it? Like the Peloponnesian War? Yeah, that was Greece and... that was Athens and Sparta, wasn't it? Did I say Peloponnesians? Okay, you definitely said Peloponnesian, okay. And as you probably can't tell all that well, just because of the angle, when you go over it with this more watered down version of the paint, the OSLE part of it gets more smooth. Oh, that's real smooth. Get it in all the cracks. Yeah, right. Okay. That's why I didn't know that specifically, but it is a Grease thing. Okay. I was wondering where that came from. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Thank you for the history lesson as always, Mr. Chris. How could you root for the Peloponnesians in that game? Dan, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so as you can see, it looks a little bit cleaner now. You got the dark glow. It's got the glow. Bruce Leroy. Got the glow. I'm the Shogun of New York. Show enough. So what we got to do is just make this a little brighter. So we're going to mix in a little bit of transparent yellow. Or, I'm sorry, transparent white. Ugh. Which is a Monument Hobby paint. Ugh. Who's the master? The Shogun of Harlem. It's been a while. It always amazes me when somebody has any idea what the hell that is from. Last Dragon, baby. Show enough. Okay, fine. I guess my transparent white is just very dry. It's a movie. I don't know about great. it's certainly a movie. Look at that transparent white. Nice and chunky. Yum, yum. Yummy, yummy. And we are just, so there's the base magenta, and I mix in some of that white. We're gonna mix it up. Mix it up. It has been a very long time since I've seen that movie. So this should be brighter. It is, but not by much. Alright, maybe we do this a different way. Let's add in some actual white. Transparent white might not be strong enough, especially since it's been so chunked up. It used to be, but not when it's like super chunky. it's a little on the used end. It depends on if you want to go saturated or unsaturated, Tom. If you want saturated, I would add like a bleached bone color, or maybe like some kind of like really bright yellow, or just a really bright version of the same color. If you're looking for unsaturated, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you're unsaturated, just add white. So it kind of depends on what you're after. As like with many things in life, it can't just be a simple yes or no. That's not doing what I wanted to do. What are we gonna do? Let's go with a pink, maybe? How about that? A little dark, hot pink, maybe? Get messages. Who's saying hi? It's Kara. Why do you call them bubble? If you want brighter purple, I would add pink. Pink. Because, like, if you look at, so depending on what kind of purple you're after, right? Because if you're starting at like this color, you're gonna work up to this. Yeah, if you start adding white. Yeah. You want to start turning it like into a pink color. For Brother Z? Girl. I ain't painted my Brother Z yet. I think mine will also be kind of similar. I think mine's probably going to be more on the pink-purple side. He's a glorious, glorious man. So for this one, I'm not going to get too picky on where it goes. I just kind of want to do a rough, dry brushy type highlight just to kind of hit the edges. And then I'll start getting picky probably the next color. But do leave lots of stuff in the recesses. Yeah, if you're looking for just like a brighter version of any color, and you don't really know what to do, first thing I would do is just add a bleached bone color, so like a new spotty. Just add that to it, and it'll just make it brighter. And it'll keep the color for the most part. George, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea, I like that. That's a fantastic idea. Big fan. Mr. Two-Ton, does this, when you see this model, do you think, wow, it's a luck wizard? And I'll show you the two sides here in a second. So this is me using a dark hot pink, right? So I'm putting hot pink on top of this purple. So I'm gonna show you one side. That's me with doing the little dry brushy type stuff, and then this is the side without it. As you can see, it seems to retain the purple. Please focus. Please. Please focus. Please. There it goes. One thing I would say is you can always use like a tissue, roll a piece of tissue, get the paint, and then just tap it on that because it'll suck the moisture out of it, just to make your dry brushes a little bit more consistent. I keep getting text. Hold on. I want to make sure it's not work. Because I own a business now, and I have to be on top of that stuff, or I get in big trouble. Okay, so as you can see, it definitely made it a little brighter. Now, one thing you want to make sure you do when it comes to highlighting OSL, that I have found anyway, is I've got that dark color in there, right, underneath his wizard power stuff that I have going on the jacket thing. So what you want to do is you want to make sure when you highlight this, you want to stick it in the middle of where that glow is, right? So you don't want it to go towards the ends because that means that the light, because you got to think about where the light is coming from because it's going to be brightest in the middle. So I'm going to use a tiny brush. And you just want to make sure it's nice and consistent. And you can even dry brush it for the most part. If you have a small enough brush, you just kind of want to paint it on there. And again, you just kind of want to keep it roughly in the middle. If it's a little off, no one's going to notice. It's fine. But and you want the edges of like fabric and anything with a sharp edge to catch more of the light. Hey, Mr. Two-Ton, I want you to know I went to that event and they bullied me. We went to that practice tournament and I was like, hey guys, do you guys want to be friends? And they all said no. They did not want to be friends with me. It's hard to make friends. It's just that's the necromancers. That's true, I guess. I guess I didn't think of it like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's true. I'm being selfish. Alright, as you can see. Pora Hempo. You can see how in the middle of that line, because that's where we want that light to be, it looks brighter than it does on the edges. We're just going to keep trying to repeat that. So, as the light gets further away, the brighter part gets fainter and fainter, right? So next time we go through here, I'm probably just going to start hitting the edges of, like, the cloth. And, again, trying to bring it towards the middle. So you just want to make sure you don't go too far. And the eyes just look like a mess right now. So we're just going to not think about that too hard. We're not going to think about that very hard right now. And so I'm going to take this pink, and I'm going to add some white to it. And just so Mr. Two-Ton can see, that's what we're going to be using. Reach in here, get some white. Give it the old mix-a-rooney. And if you feel like it's too bright, just add a little bit of the original color, brings it down. I like it bright. Dr.D went up against the top-rated Bushido player on Longshanks. And you know what happened? You made me so upset thinking about it, I just broke my model. Now I'm pissed. Thanks, Chris. And I'm not talking about Bushido Chris. I'm talking about the Chris who doesn't even play Bushido. Thanks, Chris. And my glue is in my backpack downstairs. Fudge. And all my glue. Son of a biscuit. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. And I'm even mad. Now I'm even madder. Because I thought about it. I went up against one of the biggest players. You fucking welcome, punk. Yeah, I went up against one of the best players, and he was like, "Hey, kid, you shouldn't play this game ever again." I was like, "That wasn't very nice." He's like, "Yeah." I played the Minori shooting list, and I played Shite Iron Fist Gumi list. He played spiders. But Minori is sweet with Oda. Yeah, it's funny. I was just thinking about that list and thinking about how I might want to take Oda out, because that list I was using, it doesn't have much in the way of frontline fighting. So as soon as Llama dies, I'm in trouble. There's nobody else can fight. And when I went up against spiders, the stupid queen lady kept spitting burning spiders onto me. Which, by the way, can we just really quick sit around and think about how irritating the summoning mechanic of shooting somebody with a ranged summon? Can we all just sit around and think about that? I'm so good she gets the, it's really good and balanced that she gets to shoot 3 times in one turn. I'm sorry, 3 times with 1 activation. That's pretty sick. Big fan. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I just don't. I'm starting to think Minori is just not really worth it because of the fact that reloading is actually really hard. Because it is a 2 reload weapon, and you have to get successful flips in order to have investment in ammo. That's a good idea, though. I mean, that's a pretty cool idea. No, I had not considered that, but that's actually a really good idea, because I have Ziv right here. That's actually a good idea. No, I'm aware. I have to fight both of them all the time. It's great. I'm such a huge fan of it. Because that's Cyril plays whatever the heck that name is, guys. Shit Zuko. I know I hate him. Yeah, Sakaguchi. Yeah, because I call him a sack of crap every time. And then we're going to take this white and we're going to pull it away from where it's going because we want, I don't know, the magic effect or whatever to be going in this, coming from the front. Well, I imagine most places just want more players in general. Thankfully, this model is in glorious metal, so it has nice hard ridges. It's ridged for my pleasure. Just trying not to spill anything on the model, where you don't want it. And it's starting to lose its magenta-iness, but we're going to do something for that. Sorry if that's off camera. I'm just trying to make sure I get all this. Oh, that's what's wobbling. Okay, so then we're just going to take some pure white. And with this one, you want to be super careful because it's going to be pretty strong. So you literally just want to make sure this is just the tippy toppies. And again, a little bit of pure white. I don't like how wet that is. Don't like it. And again, a little pure white. Just gently pull it from where you want the source to be. Make sure you get the underside of it because it is a light source. In case I have a in better judgment, where's the best place to get B&P kits? Either from Firelock themselves, there's really not a whole lot of places to get it, or just eBay. Just find a place on eBay. The Great Pyre Paint Off is next month. You get prizes and stuff for painting it. Lapse in judgment. Alright, I'm going to put some pure white in the eye. take some of that magenta. Put this really lightly on the eyes. Just so it doesn't look like pure white. And what you can do with the magenta and anything that you think doesn't look right, you can take some of this original magenta and it'll actually, funny enough, do its own shading and its own highlighting along the way. And I'm just going to do it kind of like around some of the brighter areas, give certain little areas of it a little bit of recess. But you don't want to take away from the overall effect. So just a little bit on the cards mostly, just to kind of give it a little depth. Okay, there you go. I think he's done. What do you guys think? How'd that glow effect come out? Would you play with this model? Looks like lightning? Yeah, it kind of looks like lightning. That's true. Whoa. Why Yankee? Because he high fives with baskets full of snakes. Oh. Oh, God. That sounds awful. Why would anybody want that? Guys, we did it. We finished another bottle. He's like, unlimited power, motherfucker! Wait, you motherfucker. We challenge you to a rock-off. Boom, boom, boom. Give us one chance to do something. Alright, what do we got here? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life, guys? What am I doing? Help me. What am I looking up? I got him. I was looking at my browser for something. I don't remember what it was. Basing is not what I was looking up, but that is true. I do need to do that. Hey, yo, watch this. Boom. Yo, look at that. Boom. Right there. Bam. It's right there. Okay. Oh, we're going to do whip it out. That's what it was. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do whip it out. So, guys. I already said. Do it from Firelock or eBay. I've never had any issues with eBay. Or just get it from Firelock. There's really not a whole lot of places to get Firelock stuff that I have seen anyway. If there's some websites that still have some stock of it that are at like a discount. I've never had any problems with it. I don't know if I've ordered from Valhalla. Holla. Holla holla dollar billa. Loot and plunder. Yeah, most of the stuff sold out. Alright, guys, what we're going to do, if you have anything you want to show off in Whip It Out, put it in there now. And what we're going to do... Oh, now it's done. And I will go over some cool stuff. Cringe. Cringe. Blood and plunder. Okay, keep me. Just check on that part. Here we go. Hey, look, it's the pile of potential. No, not the English. Boom. Turn off the hung with care stocking. Yeah, no, that's coming up. I saw it. Oh, I saw it. Anyway, hey, guys, this is all of Silver Moon. This is all of the models. All of them. They're all right here. This is the names. Blammo. Look at all the ones I've finished. I have finished 40% of the faction. And a lot of these models are like dogs and ferrets and chickens. And a couple little children. I think the majority of the work here is going to be Senshu and Uchiwa, the fangirls. The Gaijin I might actually have to skip because I don't have a base for him. I actually got to get a base, the whole thing. But there's a lot of Budos and stuff still in here. But there's a very good chunk of this that's literally just tiny animals. Which hopefully won't take that long. I can't imagine that taking too long. But you never know. But anyway, so... I finished about 40% of it. I can give you a base for the Gaijin, I think. Because he's on a 40? I think I must have a 40 by now. I put him on a 40 Infinity base, and it looks really weird. But I forget, I had to take the I had to, like, steal the base for something. I forget what it was. The Peacock? Is that a Peacock? Is that what it is? Oh, God. Is it really? Yeah, that's why I stole it. It was because I needed it for Malifaux at the time. Can we show that? Can we show that on screen? Are they really? Are they peacocks? Are they really peacocks? Please don't tell me they're peacocks. That sounds awful. Kade, heed my word. Where are the chickens even from? Are they from this? No. Also, I love how some of the models are painted and some of them aren't. It's just like, for God's sakes, GCT, please. Please pull your head out of your ass. What the heck are the animals from? Because I know they're in, what's the name? Like, Sono... Oh, here it is. Kate? I say Kade because it sounds cool. That's not a peacock, silly. Is that what a peacock looks like? I thought peacocks had like the big butt feathers that were all like different colors. Did the episode go? Yeah, it went out today. I didn't market it because I have been insanely busy at work. I cannot begin to describe to you how busy I've been at work trying to set this stupid thing up. It could be. No, it can't be. Unless they ripped the feathers out, then I don't think so. That's definitely like a ferret or a weasel. Sakurachi! That model is so old. It's crazy. But yeah, I'll probably paint this like a chicken, because I love chickens. It's a mongoose. That's what it is. It's a mongoose. Stick. I like how a stick has better weapon strength than somebody's bare hands. That's excellent. It's got resistance 1. Why?
I wanna see you peacock, cock, cock, you peacock, cock, you peacock, cock, cock, you peacock. I wanna see you peacock, cock.
I don't think you're allowed to say that. Anyway, so we finished Fuku. Bang and bam. This is going to bring us over the 40 mark. This is going to make us 41, I think. Dr. Math. Yo, dude, I'm so good at math. I'm so good at math. And this should include all of the recent releases, so... This is also not accurate. I have not put everything in here. I've only painted 13 models from Temple. What is wrong with me? Oh, well, let me add this. Masaru! He ain't even built yet. Boop. There you go. Made it worse. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, so you figure... Fuku. $258. My goal is to get to 270 by the end of the year. Can it be done? We will see. Anyway, yeah, so that's the goal. And like I said, I'm not going to paint anything else for the most part for my stuff, at least for Bushido, until this is done. This has got to be 100 or slightly less than 100 because of the Gaijin. Wilmar said I couldn't do anything else until that. And then he yelled at me. Alright, we got any other whip it outs? Oh yeah. Oh, we got some whip it outs. Somebody's whipping right now. I like that purple cloak. Alright, here we go. So, Mike, I'm gonna skip this one because he finished it. So this is Mike. He did a Zelidan I did yell, but I don't care about the other stuff you insinuated. Oh, okay. So he did a Zileiden, and he looks really good. Actually, this looks a lot better than the last time I saw him. Yeah, great job, Mike. The hair really sells it. The blonde hair, that really helped. You must have not done the hair before, because I remember looking at his skin thinking, like, yeah, he's got a little weird skin tone thing going on. But yeah, it looks a lot better now. He actually finished the knife. He finished the knife in his pocket, or his sash. That's a nice purple. What's a nice purple? This? Oh, the clothes. Yeah, that looks really good. Yes, he did a very good job. Yeah, this looks great. You also got confused by this? I don't know. Like, I got very confused by this. I keep thinking that this is a part of the shirt and that this is like a necklace. I've just painted this gold like a necklace every single time. Mike's a pro painter. I did the hair, I fixed the skin, I have my own skin from it. Oh, shit. Yeah, it looks great. I love it. He even painted his little earring. Did you paint both eyes open? No, you did. You kept that eye closed. Good for you, man. Although I do believe he's using the wrong eye to aim. He did paint wood grain. That's true. I did see that in person. So if you look at it close enough, he actually painted wood grain on the pistol. Dutch, still the best models in all Firelock. I'll fight anybody. He did not paint the buttons. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I have quirks on stuff I need to paint. Yeah, well, don't we all? Kara made a AI Christmas card. It actually came out okay. I was actually kind of surprised. No! No! What are you, Darth Vader? No! This actually did come out really good. I'm not entirely sure I would ever wrap a blanket around me while I was wearing a jacket, but, you know, it doesn't hurt. It's cute. AI does do a lot of interesting things these days. This is Chris, kicking it back with his advent calendar in the foreground. He's very comfortable. Look at those slippers. Look how comfortable he is. Can you believe it? Can you believe this? Can you believe this, man? In this economy? Unbelievable. Alright, and then Mr. Wilmar finished his custodier. He says it doesn't look good. He says it's tabletop quality. I think he's crazy, personally. I think it looks great. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. That white looks amazing. The underboob shading, and I think it looks great. No, I'm Dylan. Like, I think that red looks great. You can be two things. Oh no! It's pretty good, but Affinity players are harsh on themselves. It's true. I mean, I've got self-loathing as far as the eye can see. I've actually kind of gotten over my self-loathing. I've gotten a lot better. At least with painting, anyway. I still self-loathe for other reasons, but I have finally accepted that I might be okay at painting. I think I have finally accepted that. Yeah, but this looks great. I love that red, by the way. That red is... I always comment on his reds. The reds always look really good. You know what? You're right, Chris. I've seen a lot of models on my day. This model What a sack of shit. Wow. I gotta say, I've seen a lot of models in my day, but whoever painted this should self-loathe. Red is good, rest is bad. Rest is bad. I complimented the white. You can't say I didn't compliment the white. And if you do, you're a liar. I mean, if you really want me to hate on it. I mean, the black's kind of flat, but you always come. Jeez. Because I be self-loathing. What, did I paint that? Wait, did I paint that one? Because I'm filled with self-loathing. I hate myself. I don't think I've ever said that. If I could figure out the old Aleph armor color, I'd totally go for that over white. Oh yeah, what was that? It was like a cream color? It's funny, I was going through a lot of my old stuff and I found the old art posters they used to make that you had to buy like a specialty box for. And yeah, it's that old art. It's funny, Mike also said something about that. It types 500 words a minute. It's not that bad. Listen. Anyway, I found a video of someone painting that Aleph color. Yeah, it's like a cream color. It's interesting. It's an interesting color. It's like a khaki type thing. I've never tried it personally. Anyway, this is the new Edo guy who is supposed to be like Worm Tongue. I gotta say, that aqua with the purple, that's some real shit right there. That's good. That's some good stuff. I love that. And that purple, it's got that sheen to it, the sheer sheen. That looks fantastic. Yeah, like old dinosaur bones. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Aleph color scheme. Yeah, because it's definitely like white now. There's the old Naga. Yeah, you're talking about this, right? Oh, I know exactly what that is. Girl with that worm tongue, dude. Yeah, I gotta say, Chris, that looks fantastic. Yeah, the purple alone sells this model. It's fantastic. Well done, sir. What's that worm tongue do? Girl! Yeah, that's fantastic. Is this the one you're talking about? This purple? I can tell you what this is almost immediately. Posted a video in general. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's Jose Da Vinci, too. Yeah, Da Vinci's fantastic. He's probably one of the best. He's one of the few painters that I'm like, yeah, let me watch his videos. Yeah, but if you look at it, that's just... It's purple, right? You can see that, like, kind of purple undertone to it. It's probably a purple that he just works up with, like, a khaki bone color. With that worm tongue... Damn it, Mike! What that worm tongue do? I hate you! I hate you! What does that worm tongue do? I need to know. Alright, let me put some Stuff on the base. I'm gonna slap at the base. Slap the base. It's a good time as always. Gonna try to do that match into next time. See ya. See you later, buddy. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Yeah, brother, I get that. We're probably not going to be on too much longer anyway, just because I also have to work tomorrow. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out, though. It's good to see you, two-time. Hopefully you make that mistake. We could totally be painting Blood and Plunder buddies for the Great Pirate Paint-Off. Oh, I forgot to paint his earring. I did forget to paint his earring. Alright, there you go. We did it. Finished the model. Okay. So Chris is gone, so don't tell him, but this is his model. And I'm painting it for Christmas. For mother love and Christmas. Don't tell him. All I gotta say is put your work boots on. We gotta be at work in an hour. But Dad, it's Christmas. You gotta be to work in an hour. Put on your work boots, Mike. I had to pull a lot of favors to get them to hire an 8-year-old. You're telling me that I put out milk and cookies for a machine? Alright, so this guy needs a name. If we're gonna give it to Chris, right? Bushido Chris, that is. There's only one person here who can name this man. It's Walmart. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What will be the name of our organization? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, please wait until you're called at roll call before you say anything. Okay, brownie monsters. Sphinx! Sphinx! Enough shore leave. You know, you gotta give him credit. Hank did get laid. That's gonna be hard to say though, Wilmar. Captain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, he's gonna have to say that every single time he activates them. Do you think that's fair? Do you think it's fair to him? Well, because I don't know. I thought maybe you'd know like an appropriate name for this Spaniard. That's where you were wrong. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. This guy is going to guard so many coasts. So many coasts. The King of Spain is going to, hombre. Buenos dias. Muy excelente. I assume that's what the King of Spain sounds like. Admittedly, I have no idea. This must have been like King Charles. Charles II is the last king before the War of Spanish Succession, the one with the Habsburg chin. Charles II. Charles, yeah, Charles II. Colonel Gentleman. How about you? Colonel Gentleman. Excellent. That's a great name. Well, here's the question. Is Colonel his name or is it his rank? So is he Captain Colonel Gentleman? Or is he just Colonel Gentleman? You just asked for a name. Okay. Alright, that's true. I guess we have to leave it up to him now, right? This is now up to him. As boy they called him Lieutenant. That doesn't make any sense though. That's not how military ranks work. I don't know. Maybe the Spanish didn't know that. Who cares? What? I care. I guess it don't matter. It don't matter. None of this matters.
It's not exactly clear whether they even truly exist, or could be shown to, in the physical universe. If they do, if one day physics finds a use for them, that's great. But if not, that's great too. That would mean that we have, with this brain, a tiny thing, a septillion times smaller than the tiny planet it lives on. Discovered something true. If they do, if one day physics finds a use for them, that's great. But if not, that's great too.
Good. 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 White shirt. Wilmar, they're doing some kind of Port Royal event in the Fall River area. If you would like to join us, I don't think they've actually picked an exact day, but I think it's going to be like in a month or two. Yeah, it doesn't have a specific date. They were just telling us about it, so I figured I'd tell you. But I think it's supposed to be like in a month or two. I'll tell you as soon as I know. I just don't know if you were interested in playing Port Royal at all. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you as soon as I know. I believe Mike is also going to go, which is wild because I'd be shocked to see him play a game on land. Are you... Well, I guess you don't really know, right? Because I was going to ask you, do you intend on doing Summer of Plunder this year? It's not like it requires a lot of dedicated effort. You just got to play the game, really. You just vote. Pay attention to a Discord every once in a while. That starts in Summer of Plunder. It's after Adepticon. I want to say it's like July. I want to say July. And then you just, roughly speaking, you play like a game a week. At least that's what I did. But I want some dedicated opponents for that because I want to score high. I want to score real high. Because I do believe I was convinced yesterday to play French. I can start working on my natives and maybe get a few games. Yeah, and there's no Jesus Christ. There is no penalty for losing. It's just you just get points for playing. So you don't have to worry about like winning or anything. You just gotta play. So like losing doesn't hurt. Yeah. Might even get a plaque and have it installed in your office. Holy crap! That'd be amazing. I will keep my own tally for my own personal. You're funny. You know, I sometimes wonder what it's like to know me outside of work. Like you have no idea what I'm like at work. And like I don't really have any idea how you are at work. You know, it's like it's kind of weird to think about people we know in a professional setting. Do I swear a lot at work? No. I do not. I probably swear more than I should. but I don't curse that much. I use profanity mostly as an emphasis. Like, I definitely can't be like that. Alright, so we're going to do Yellow Jacket, because Yellow Jackets are sick. Yellow and black. That'll be the main jacket. What color should the vest be? I'm thinking maybe do a red. Red and black. And we'll do red sashes. Red sash with leather. Okay, yo, this guy's gonna look sick. People are gonna be like, "Where did you get the fancy man with the fancy pants?" I don't know. I just think it's an interesting thought. You know, you get to know people, and then you have to realize, like, in the professional world, they're probably a different person. It's just something I think about. Oh, you finished one of the, oh my god. Lamar, you finished one of the models on your on the sheet. You finished the Custodier. You got 9 more days. 10, I guess technically if you count New Year's Day. Aw, shit. Aw, shit. I think you got it, dude. I think you got it. I will start hobby nights nightly in the channel to help you get it done. And then I'll tell Grayson not to distract us with Jump Ship. Or Jump Space, or whatever it's called now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Otherwise I'll burn out, but we can't do too much. I gotta finish a bunch of models. How many do you have to finish? How many are actually on that chart? Let me check. Okay, we're done. We're done for the night, guys. I'm gonna clean my brushes. It's the last call for alcohol. It's the last call for alcohol. Where am I? You got 5. Oh, you could do that easy. What are they? Skeletor. Oh, you never finished that thing? I thought you finished Skeletor. You never actually finished Ultron. You never finished the Naboo models? Really? Thief from Relic Blade. The Thief will probably be pretty easy. He's almost done the bases. Would have stopped me in my chart. Sure. I'm working on Sabe, okay. But those aren't too complicated, thankfully. I imagine the chicks in the dresses, the handmaidens, probably took the longest, right? With that, like, orange and red. Oh, because you did. I guess you did finish. You finished those for sure. I remember those. Okay, but I guess you didn't finish the other two. Guy. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, you did finish. Okay, you did finish the handmaidens. What does the number next to it mean? Like the 2-1 next to Nothing Beast? What does that mean? Oh, that's a date, isn't it? That's a date when you finished? Yeah, okay. That's a good idea. I'll have to do that next time. Yeah. No, that's a great idea. Yeah, I should do that. Because you got a bunch done in February. You got 1 model done in March, it looks like, and then April, it looks like you finished 4. And then May, you got 1. Oh, you got 2, I guess, because it's 2 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. It's a bit of No, you got something done at least. You got at least like 1 model done every month. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're too hard on yourself. It's pretty good. Big fan of that. Hey, you did way better than Derek. The guy that started this. Never finished a single model. It's only been 365 minus 10, so what, 325 days? Wasn't a leap year? 354? 54 days? You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about doing like little white dots on this, just to give it more. Does this need more, or is this done? I'm afraid to ask. It doesn't feel done. Is it done? Guys, is it done? Tell me. I need validation. Should I put little white dots on this? To tie it all together? It's done. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna fiddle it. I'm not gonna fiddle it to death. Okay. Okay, I will. That's a good idea. Alright. Well, guys, by God, that's a stream. Ugh, I think we did a good... That was a good stream. Good stream. Finished the model. Yeah. So we gotta finish that commander for Chris. Or, not for Chris. Yeah, for Chris. And then it's the long haul before the end of the year where I finish up the Forlorn Hope for Blood and Pigment. Hopefully most of Ernie's stuff and hopefully at least one model for Chris, I'm hoping. Because I think I'm gonna do the Morans at the same time. So if it is a model, it's probably gonna be the what the heck is that called? The Intruder, whatever this guy is. This guy, the Bandit, whatever the hell it is. Whatever that guy is, we're gonna do him. He's gonna be done. Oh, there's Vivian. I was looking for her yesterday. But yeah, let's do a raid. Intruder, that's it. Yeah, thank you. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Guys, thank you very much. I love you guys. And I will see you Thursday probably because I ain't got nothing else going on. Which will be the day after Christmas. No, that'll be Christmas Day. Oh, it'll be Christmas Day. Yay! So hopefully you guys have a wonderful Christmas. I'll meet you guys after. You guys will be my Christmas gift. Hope you have an absolutely wonderful time with your families, guys. Don't work too hard. Am I not allowed to raid? Oh, I got a little glitch there. I think I'm waiting for that bar to land out. Yeah, but guys, I really do hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Don't work too hard. Don't play too hard. Hope you get all the gifts you could possibly want. Hi, Bubby. Merry Christmas, Bubby. It just won't let me hit the button. I just want to hit the button. And